this is a video of my meeting with my manager and HR because I might be getting fired for saying that Tears for Neo-Nazis don't belong in higher education after the CEO of my company said that Charlie Kirk was a good guy and cried that he's gone. Yeah, sure. I mean, first thing that comes to mind is I know to start a meeting out by bringing up that someone who overtly hates marginalized groups and made $12 million hating marginalized groups, many of which I'm a part of, and saying that they're a good person, it doesn't exactly align with the integrity of leadership principles. I think it's important that if we're going to be a part of an institution that does genuinely advocate and boldly stand for historically intentionally targeted groups, that we speak against that when we see it. And so that's what I was doing. I was doing it because I had colleagues of mine reach out to me and say, wow, this was deeply harmful to me. I'm traumatized by the way that that was started. And as someone with white privilege, it is important to me to say that when I see an act of racism occur, that I'm going to call it what it is, because that's the right thing to do. That's what I'm going to do to protect my faculty, fellow faculty, and my student body who saw say that, and to call that exactly what it was. I think it's of the utmost importance that we're straightforward about who Charlie Kirk was, because he overtly did build a platform off of platforming hatred against marginalized communities. That's why he had $12 million, by being overtly a racist person who was very transphobic, who was infantilizing of autistic people, who persistently believed in the Great Replacement theory, which is a white supremacist belief. He said that children should be able to witness mass shootings. This is the type of person espoused at the beginning of yesterday's All Hands. And it's of the utmost importance that as an institution of higher education, we voice the reality of what those beliefs stand for. And that is neo-Nazism, to a T. That's what that is. And so I understand if folks feel uncomfortable with me voicing that, and I want to hear that. But I think it's important that this is a difficult conversation that we have as a university. Genuinely, I'm dedicated to liberation work. And it's of the utmost importance to me that as a university that I deeply respect, that we aren't treating this like something that isn't one of the most major moments of our lifetime, because it is. You know, and it's important that our leaders reflect the respect of marginalized groups that this university can assist